for an A hit as Jax. Oh, he's waiting for the push here. Jax, he is not hit by the molly, but he hits the headshots. Mr. and Croc will take down two. Moto still in rafters, finds a second kill, and it's all down to Kier. 1 against 2, enters with a dualies, is going to take him down, and TSM will walk away. Playing it by the book so far. Moto, of course, the player outside, wants to get his hands on an op, but not yet able. Although Cypher doesn't get any kills. Moto trades a couple of very low HP players through Secret. Valde.
There's just, I don't think they can get the bomb down. Their mission right now is just to try and die off, like, before time runs out. Bomb's gonna get planted. It's gonna get tapped. Wait, what? Why did it get tapped? But it still goes down anyways. In the meantime, the control players actually dealt with one towards ramp. So Astralis Talent in a 2 versus 2 now, make it a 2 versus 1 because Kier doubles up. However, grenade strikes, and Moto now from ramp identifies where Mr. is. The remaining, your man Pop. Let's see if we can do it. It's a 1 versus 2, but Mr. What is that swing? 1 HP. And Astralis Talent, after taking a lot of pressure towards outside, are going to do it once again in this round. The issue is everything they've built up towards lobby has been disintegrated.
Good off angle from Cypher. Here, we'll find Moto in the meantime, but I think they realize now that he was just facing the wall, so 4-on-4, Cypher goes down to J-Bowen, but Valde is there to trade him out. Valde looking for one more kill. As Kier just trying to stay alive. In the meantime, Valde finds Mr. And Kier tries to be backstabbed, but he's aware of it. Doesn't even matter. Jax.
Yeah, it was like old. It was like it was like the Cloud9 before they won the major type roster.
Finesse, who now is pretty big in another game, but this round is also pretty big as they're pushing onto that A side and they're losing players fast as enters, finds a double kill. G-Bowen swings through the smoke. Guess who's waiting on the other side? It is Moto.
Including Moto. They're not just covering around garage. They are peeking back red. They are peeking 2 players under silo. And the Orpa sings off for 1. And because of that, Astralis Talent go, you know what? I'm not going to contest this. And that's a big part of the map control now given towards TSM. And alongside that, ramps is attempted to be taken. Optive was attempted because Inters, he's just got 2. And guess what? Moto's rotated in perfectly. The movement and the way he controls this map is kind of ridiculous. Ooh. Cranium cracked open. Ping Moto very much acutely aware that someone could be, or like to basically focus towards B, and that's when Croc strikes. They know about Valde. They know he's somewhere in this vicinity, but unfortunately for Croc, he will fall to Jax, who had already implemented himself quite closely towards under heaven. And now it feels like this round should be done and dusted, but as I say that, Mr. eliminates Jax, and the bomb is going to get planted. So we go into a 2v2 with Valde and Inters both rotating towards double doors.
Well, they're gonna be the first one to peek. Oh, he didn't. Did he spot the feet of Mr.? He should have. Oh, he did. Surely. That's the angle down. Angst. Gonna watch the word control room, but Valde takes him down, and Mr. will go down to Valde as well. But the question is, which way do they go? Because it seems like it's so hard to push any of those angles, to be honest. Oh, Valde gonna swing through the smoke, take down Angst.
What?
Get away with his life? Oh, that's so good. Cypher, they have no idea he's here. It's gonna be an easy double. He gets Mr. and he's actually gonna back away into Secret. 5-on-2. They're just taking down player after player, and Astralis Talent, the's no answer. Oh, okay.
Is that a wall bang?
Yeah. This shot by J-Bowen after that, but he takes down Cypher with a Glock.
I rate it. You know what? 1 versus 4, is there any chance? Valde low HP, Jax low HP. It's a 1 versus 2 now. It's definitely plausible, but no. Jax, not normally an AWPer, but he shows us Valde, what a round. Obviously, he gets that opening kill. And this interaction here, we see it on screen. He walks through the smoke, and there was a flashbang there with him. Even though it didn't blind anyone, it still gives him that confidence to go for it. Oh, with Jax, actually.
That's a little bit mean, you know. He was there. Let's don't mention that they lost.
But right now, this is such a good round. Like, they get the opener onto Valde there on that A bomb site. However, like, they were getting the opener, putting it back into a 4 versus 4. Some information just there about TSM. Yep. So as everyone might know, or as I think as like all of you might know, it used to be Team Solo Mid. They started out as a League of Legends organization.
Get himself into a better one, but now he the attack from multiple positions, and single door is one of them. The Inters didn't react to the door being opened, which was unexpected. Moto finds a kill into here. There's a player very close by, and it is Croc to find a headshot. Moto's been spotted as well, dinged down to 55. Valde, he's Croc, and he can actually isolate those duels. 3-on-2, still favoring the side of Astralis Talent, but that kill should seal the deal. Yeah, Moto just backs away.
Through Vent, and that's exactly what happened for Astralis Talent.
Yeah.
No one was, for TSM, no, they all had to come through Secret, and it did isolate the defense a little bit. Moto isn't even going to save his AWP. As you said, they still do have money. That AWP would have been very...
Would have been a very important shot to get. Cypher stuck a little bit, but he's going to push through the smoke with the help of a flash. Gets away with a kill, not with a second one. Kier with a quick trade. Valde was tagged down as well. Not looking good for the side of TSM as Croc jumps and loses the duel. Angst finds a kill into Enters. It's a 2-on-2 with J Bowen tagged 21. Valde, can he follow the enemy opper? Did he know Angst is here? Oh, they have no idea. Valde will go down and sold down to Moto. 1-on-2. Up in the clutch, looking for J Bowen. That molly should force him out. Oh, he's gonna go down to the molly. Now it's a 1-on-1. Moto, does he expect to play through control room windows? He doesn't. Angst, very good repositioning, and with a 9-6. I feel like they did a pretty good job here on T side, considering how TSM got a lot of rounds in a row.
Yeah, that was really well salvaged. In that round there especially, I was very scared when in regards to Croc jumping and dying to the aggression. But you've got Jax, who's been pushing in so many times towards lobby. It's not broken, does not instantly kill, but TSM on this T side now, they lead by 3. This is a big pistol round to get, but they're running towards 3 players on ramp. The dual bread is strike for 1. It will then initiate and allow Angst to peek in, but Angst, he needs to get something. Finally will hit a very nice headshot onto Jax. Also is able to get the reload off. Even gets a second, and look at that as well. He's allowed for his player towards ramp to have a little bit more presence, and now enters.
It's just rotating through ramp, going towards heaven. Inter's trying to isolate this duel. He's gonna find the headshot into Mister, and now it's a 1-on-1. Inter's, can he get the clutch here? The 1-on-4. J Bowen will use the smoke. Inter's tries to get away, and
so if Astralis Talent do push forward, they're just going to walk into Cypher. 3 players here for the CT side. A very bad smoke towards main, and that's going to favor J Bone. They're not expect the deagle of Croc either, so Croc can deny the bomb, but no, Inters gives good coverage from the heavens. Angst needs to try to come up this ladder, but Inters is so acutely aware that he can come there, and they know J Bone's towards main. He's done so well with 2 on Say1S. It's the saved rifle from last round, and he will even add further. He could be the hero of the show, and especially with Inters, his concentration being taken towards Mini. Sadly enough for him, as soon as J Bone falls.
This is what they needed. Considering how the end of the first half was not going too well for TSM, they need those rounds to get their confidence going and get, you know, just some more rounds on the board. Because they will just do the same as they did in the previous best of 3 they played against Astralis Talent. Now this is just an eco, and they're mowing him down. Jax gets himself a quad kill. Maybe it wasn't the best day for Astralis Talent on Vertigo, and maybe today they can get a better showing again. But Jax will get himself the eco ace. Astralis Talent will get their weapons out, so let's see how that changes things for them, right? Because this is a pretty risky situation. Oh, we're going back and forth here to see Jax get 4 kills again. Okay.
Now it all matters what the other 3 do. So Cypher, he could just stay here. He's a great position. Only issue is that Moto is being caught off trying to throw utility from Kier. Kier's on 21 HP, but still making great space outside. And as J Bowen doesn't move an inch and is still holding that angle, he does get quite a nice reaction shot on Cypher. And as soon as both Cypher and Moto die, that's TSM losing their 5-win streak.
Well, you know, I don't know if it confirms, but
for now, 15-8, there's so many opportunities for Astralis Talent to fall, but that's not going to be a start that TSM wanted. Cypher isn't going to be having any success alongside Jax, 2 very aggressive players. As soon as Moto dies early, it gives more space to those mini players. There's actually 2 there, holding and waiting, and wow, what a round from Astralis.
it's a new day, it's a new best of 3, so there's always chances for surprises because maybe they realized what Astralis or what TSM like to do on Vertigo.
That drastic. But TSM very fast place now towards ramp where Anx haven't seen him warping much this game, but he already actually has a pretty good impact early on. Drops Cypher, tags down Jax as two big players to have on very low HP. And guess what? He is continuing as well with support from Jay Bowen, but Jay Bowen actually just lets his teammate die. What is happening right there? Jax, even though he's on 14 HP, still finds success. Similar with Valde on 3. It's a 3 versus 3, but TSM very low HP, and the bomb not actually able to get planted. I don't even know what TSM do here. It's a very difficult play, but with the more actual pushing forward, these two CT players from control, it is going to favor Astralis Talent because they do strike down one of the low HP players. Modo just trying to get that bomb down. It is going to give them extra money and a definite buy for the next. Still though, Pop, a chance for victory, and Modo on high HP. He has to be their hero. He has to go out in a flame of glory, and now he needs to secure the 1 versus 2. Knows where they both are. 1 versus 1. Misses on low HP, and the AWP can't quite connect. I've seen my fair share of Modo clutches already under the TSM banner, but sadly, this is not going to be one.
But first of all, they need to get to the site because Jay Bowen is posted up with the AWP looking into secret. Cypher, first one to go down. Easy opener for the Danish AWPer. He could try to rotate back, but they're gonna meet resistance there as well. Oh, Valde. What's out clearing credit card? Care. No chance on that one. Valde got down under lockdown. Mister. Can take down Modo. No. Modo stays alive. 2 HP, but that's plenty. And now they have the player advantage. They don't have control over that A site.
Pop. That one kill between Modo, like, he had to win that out, and the fact that Modo actually secures the kill, I think might just be what pushed them over the line into super strong position towards the door. Croc, he's expecting someone to be here, but there's just so many angles to clear that as he's clearing back lobby, that's when he starts to reveal himself, and it actually just allows Inters to prep. J-Bone, they know he's towards vents, and with Angst dying towards heaven, it's all down to the AWPer, who's now picked up a rifle. Good first frag, but Valde at range snipes him down with the AK. 16 to 10. It looked like potentially a close game when you look at the numbers. However, TSM, they were always...